TBR. Is it too much? I procrastinated a little too long. Has issues. Hi Jules, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Diamond and I post about books and I have a lot of opinions about everything. If you're not new, welcome back to today's craziness. Today we are doing my wrap up, my TBR, and my book journal. I know, girl, we're behind on that. I know. I procrastinated a little too long, but we're gonna get it done today. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's go. So in the month of October, I read 3 books, all of them being romances, 2 of them being dark romance and 1 being a country romance. Let's talk about it. First one is Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. I wish I had the physical copy of the book so I could hold, but I don't yet. This book follows West and Skylar. Skylar is a singer who's having a hard time right now making music and just a hard time in general with her life. Her life is actually kind of going to like poop at the moment. It's like it's downhill from here, okay? And Wes works with horses and works on a ranch, and he shares land with Ford, which we see in the first one, Wild Love. Now, this book is the banter in here is so good. The chemistry is so good. The amount of cute scenes that we get is so good. It's chef's kiss. Now, was it personally my favorite? No, it wasn't my favorite. I liked Wild Love a little bit more. I feel like it gave the Chestnut Spring series, and maybe that's what I'm looking for. I don't know, but I would still recommend this to people if you like country romance, especially if you like the single dad romance. It is so good. So basically what happens is that in this book is Skylar is running away. Basically, she's running away from her issues, running away from her problems, and going to the middle of nowhere to write music because she can't write music all of a sudden. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows. So she goes to Ford because Ford has this like record place where he helps artists make music. So she's going there, then she bumps into West. Now when I say bumps into, I mean more like West saves her. So they bump into each other, and then from there the chemistry kind of starts, and West from day one has believed in her whether she like realized it or not. West was like, yeah, you can make music. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you being a hater on yourself? What type of sense does that make? He has been a believer that she could make the music, that she could write the songs from day one, and she's over here just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see what you see. Nothing's coming to my head when I try to write a song. It's all completely lame. Nothing's helping. So she even goes to Ford. Nothing's really like kicking inspiration. Nothing's really helping. Further on, they realize that they do have feelings for each other, and West is kind of like, I don't want to get you involved because I have kids, and if my kids get attached and you leave because you have to leave to go on tour to play your music, then they're gonna be sad that you left, which is reasonable. But he realizes that he's in too deep, and he's like, you know what, forget it. That's kind of how it goes. There's multiple, like, not forbidden love, but like, we probably shouldn't be doing this because you leave and I have kids, and West has abandonment issues, but he's just like, no girl has ever like stayed. So he's kind of iffy when Skylar comes along, especially since she's a singer, which therefore means she has to go on tour, she has to leave, she has to go do all these other things. So he already knew that she was gonna leave, but he took the risk, he fell for her, and it is so cute. It is so good. I 100% recommend you to go read it. Okay, the next one I read was God of Ruin. Now this is in the Rena Kent series. I'm so close to finishing that series. I am like 2 books away. Anyways, my personal thoughts on this, I think I gave it 3 stars. It wasn't bad. It wasn't my favorite out of the series. Now, if you know, this book follows Landon King, which is like the sociopath psycho. He's crazy. That boy has issues. He has issues, okay? And this also follows Mia, a girl who does not speak. She's mute, but by choice. She can speak. She just chooses not to. So when I tell you, there's so many cute scenes in here. In the first scene that we see with them together, Mia is very stubborn. Landon did something to her older brother, Nikolai, so she has a get back moment with Landon, and she pours pig blood on him, and he looks like Harry from the movie. You see the image? You see what I'm seeing? That's what he looks like, basically. And from there, he was like, oh, you want to play with me? I'm psycho. I will kill you. Anyways, so he's like, in order for me to, you know, get past this, get, you know, over this point that you humiliated me at my own party, I'm going to collect you as debt. But not really debt, because if you don't do it, I have blackmail and I'll make your sister look like a garden soul. That's quite literally how he explained it. I couldn't have explained that any better, actually. So this whole entire time, he forces her to come to this other house where he can like do art, because he's an artist, he's a sculptor, and she just sits on the couch and he does his art, and he's like, he forces her to do it like all the time. Soon he realizes that when she's around, he makes good art, which is weird to him because that's never happened. But whenever she's around, he notices that she makes excellent art. He loves all the art. So he realizes that, whoa, maybe she's my muse, you know? That's literally what he calls her, is my muse. Period, I guess. Period. Anyways, so he stalks her. her. He steals her all the time so he can do artwork. Now, he even learned sign language for her, which is the sweetest thing to me. Anyways, with this, he realizes that maybe he does want a little bit more out of this blackmail that he has going on. So he was like, maybe we should be friends with benefits. And Mia's like, no, you're crazy. Then all of a sudden, we're friends with benefits. Then Mia realizes, yo, I'm falling for this dude, but he can't love me because he's psycho and has something wrong with him. He can't feel anything, so he doesn't know what love is. When I tell you, Landon realized that he was falling for Mia, ask his twin brother and be like, hey, I really like this girl. How do I feel feelings? Oh. Is it too much to ask for? Is it too much? Anyways, now, it may be dark romance, don't get me wrong, but it is sweet, and I will defend it to my last dying bone. I know a lot of people nowadays are hating on dark romance, and I'm just like, what is going on? What are you doing? But this book, I loved it. I loved the banter between the two. They were always arguing, always trying to one-up each other. It was really good. There is a sad, dark, twisted part of the book, and Landon does fix it for Mia because Mia was struggling with it. And it is super sweet. It's super cute, and I love it. Chef's kiss. Probably not my favorite out of the series, but probably a close second. It's really good. I gave it 3 stars. Okay, the last book on our radar is Hooked. I was scrolling on my Kindle like a normal person does, and I found Hooked. And I was like, huh, I've seen this on my TikTok. I've seen people on YouTube recommend it, but I just never had like the instinct to go read it. When I tell you, this book, I read it in 2 days. That's how fast paced this book is. It's chef's kiss, dark romance, definitely, but it is a Peter Pan retelling. Now, in the description she says it's not a Peter Pan retelling, but tell me how you gonna name the main person Wendy and name the main man Hook, like his mafia name is Hook, and then her dad's name's gonna be Peter Pan. Oh, not Peter, well, his first name's Peter. I forgot his last name. Tell me this isn't Peter Pan, you know? Anyways, Hooked revolves around this guy named Hook, literally, and he kills people, and you know, that's okay. We love that in a man. We love that in a book man. Let me be specific. Let me specify. We love that in a book man. Wendy is this girl. Her dad is Peter, and she has everything she could ever want. Now, she doesn't have to work, but she works by choice because, you know, once you have everything and you kind of just sit at home, what's there to really do, and life gets boring. So she goes and works. Now, if I had millions of dollars and my daddy paid for everything, I don't know if I'd really be working. But that probably just says a lot about me. I don't know. Anyways, so she's working at this cafe. Her friend's like, yo, there's this new club that just opened up, Jolly Roger. We should go to it. It's the bomb. It's the best. You need to go. You're new in town. I need to show you where all the hot spots are. We're going. And she's like, okay, you know, you didn't really give me choices, I know, but okay. And so they go to the Jolly Roger, and as soon as they enter, Hook already has her. So he walked downstairs, he introduced himself, and then from there, he keeps going. He takes her on dates, he takes her out, he shows her places. It is literally chef's kiss. Then he has a back motive. He has something against Peter. So he's using Wendy to get to Peter. And then shipments that, you know, he's a club, you know, clubs be shady, clubs be doing stuff. I don't really know what clubs be doing. I haven't gone to one, I don't wish to go to one, but clubs be shady from what I've heard. Now, he goes to the club, his shipment didn't come in. He's like, yo, where'd it go? And they're all like, oh, you know, some girl took it. So in his head, he's thinking it's Wendy because Peter's working against him. He knows Peter's working against him, and that's why he's trying to use Wendy to get to Peter. But he's just like, Wendy's been with me. So then who's taking my shipment? But then he's like, she could be slick and she could be taking my stuff. So he's kind of like, oh, Wendy, you rolling like that? I thought you actually liked me. Because for a minute, he was starting to catch feelings for her. And he's just like, yo, this is messed up. This is wicked. I don't trust you anymore. I'm gonna hold you captive in my room so I can get Peter to come and get you. Then turns out Peter don't give a flying poop about Wendy. He says he does, not really. Towards the end of the book, you see his true colors, and it's kind of sad. I can't really tell you what happens at the end because, you know, I ruined the book. But it's a good book. It was very fast paced. I finished it in 2 days. It was like 300 pages too. It was going quick. Okay, that is the wrap up. Now, did I read any of the books I said I was going to read? No. So should we not probably pick out TBRs anymore? Probably, but guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna pick out another TBR because that's what we do here. So for our TBR, I saw, I think Heather do this, and so now it made me want to do it. So thank you, Heather, for this idea. Anyways, basically ChatGPT is going to be picking out my book reads. Now here's the thing, I have noticed I'm reading on my Kindle a lot more. So I thought, why not pick books that are on Kindle Unlimited? That way I can read, you know, more. Because I just haven't been picking up books. Like physical copy of books. I just haven't, and I don't know why. I think it's because it's super hard to read at night, because if I'm reading on my Kindle, I can just roll over and read on my Kindle. But if I have my book, I have to have a light on, I have to be sitting upright, I can't be laying down. So it's kind of an inconvenience, especially when you want to read at night. So ChatGPT is going to pick 4 books on Kindle and try to get us into the fall vibes. That's what we're going for. Now, AI low-key kind of scares me because my dad has the ChatGPT like Plus, you know, and I have it now because like I just signed in on his account. Tell me why she talks to me like we're best friends. I can have a full-blown conversation with her. It's terrifying. Anyways, let's do this. Maybe we should have the genres, like 1 fantasy, 1 romance, and 1 dark romance. Or let's just see what they recommend us first. I wanted to do like subplots, but now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of read all over the place, so I wouldn't even know what to ask for. Let's do, can you give me a romance book recommendation on Kindle Unlimited, please? I always use my manners with robots because I'm scared that like one day they go and come attack us and I'm just sitting here just like, ooh, you know? Okay, a great romance to check out on Kindle Unlimited is The Love Hypothesis. That's on Kindle Unlimited? No way, let me check. It is, in fact, not on Kindle Unlimited. I've been lied to. That isn't on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, for a Kindle Unlimited recommendation, try The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. The Worst Best Man is a romance book that we will be reading. That is book number 1. Now we're gonna pick out a fantasy book, maybe a mystery book, and then a fall book. I think that's what we're gonna do. Now that I just thought about this, Fourth Wing is about to come out, the new one, the Onyx Storm, so I may just read Fourth Wing. That's what I'm gonna do. So for our fantasy book, because I know Onyx Storm is coming out in January, I need to read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame again, so that's gonna be our fantasy book of the month, and it's on Kindle Unlimited now. Okay, next we have, what do we say, a mystery and a fall book. Let's look it up. Can you give me a fall recommendation, let's say fall book on Unlimited? Now, it has said Payback's a Witch by Lana Harper. We're gonna try it, see if it's actually on Kindle Unlimited. The one it recommended is not on Kindle Unlimited. What is going on with AI, bruh? That is not on Kindle Unlimited. What am I gonna do with the AI? The X-Hex. I don't think the X-Hex is on Kindle Unlimited. This is stressful. That also isn't on Kindle Unlimited. AI, I need you to get your life together because what's going on? Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. Guess what? It's not on Kindle Unlimited. I'm starting to feel like ChatGPT doesn't even know if Kindle Unlimited is a thing. Also not on Kindle Unlimited. Try A Deadly Education by Naomi. Oh, I'm about to scream. It's not on Kindle Unlimited. I'm about to lose it. Also not on Kindle Unlimited. Like, how many times I gotta say Kindle Unlimited, my boy? Pumpkin Spice and Not So Nice. Let's fingers crossed on this one, y'all. Fingers. It is. It is. Okay, that was stressful. Now we need 1 mystery book. Can you recommend a mystery book on, what if I capitalize Kindle Limited so they know that I want Kindle Unlimited? A Killer's Wife by Victoria. Let's see. It's on Kindle Unlimited. Chef's kiss. Okay, in the month of November, the 4 books that I plan on reading are Fourth Wing. Then that's for our fantasy. For our just fall vibes, we have Pumpkin Spice and Not So Nice. Then we have, for our mystery type book, we have A Killer's Wife. Then for our romance, we have The Worst Best Man. And that is the 4 books that we plan on reading in November. I'm low-key kind of excited about this. Now we're going to get onto the book wrap up of the said video and all that stuff, so I will see you here in a minute. Hello lovelies. I'm going to fill in the Notion and reading journal parts of this video. We are going to start off with my Notion first, so I need to go get my computer, and then we're going to do the book journal part of the video, which is going to take forever. Finished all of Notion part of the video, so now we're gonna do the journal part, and I'm kind of worried about this one because like this one low-key scares me because I don't know the last time we updated. Hold on, I don't remember when we said like we would read certain books, like, you know, the TBR and stuff. Oh, the last time we updated was September. Oh, I was over here stressing. Okay, So we have the July. So I'm gonna get started on that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I now have most of the things that I need printed out, except for like the two like main cover pages, you know, like book pages that I do. So I'm actually going to watch YouTube and do all this off camera. Is it the next day when I'm filming this? Yes, don't worry about it, okay? But I have done the September. I have done the TBR for September, and then I've done the wrap up. Now I just have to do the October, and then we are all done. Now guess what I'm about to do again? I'm about to procrastinate and not do the book pages because I don't really want to, and I kind of need an SAT study. So procrastination, key. We love it.
Looking up at the skyline, all the places and times that you went there. Why go a little further, give a little love.
I just realized that I also have to do, oh, hold on. This was in Tyler the Creator, his new album. I just realized that I also have to do November's page. That may just get done until another day. Procrastination. Okay, so here is the October page. The wrap up, and then the TBRs, which I don't remember what the TBR was. Okay, November TBR made. That is probably as much as I'm gonna do because I have to go study. Okay guys, that's the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure to do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.